Hello and welcome. My name is Maria Klialkov, and I'm the founding director of Healthy Mourning Revolution, revolutionizing the way you think about your grief and mourning. I want to welcome you today. This week, I wanted to talk about something really precious to me. 5 years ago, a couple of days ago, a couple of days ago was the 5th-year anniversary of my mother's passing. And I've been reflecting on that 5-year journey, and I've been reflecting on what it was like the first year. And it was a long time, that first year, not only the year of firsts and the year of having to let people know that my mother had died, but a year of just surreal, not quite believing what was happening in my world, feeling like my world was imploding. I remember waking with panic attacks and anxiety, with my heart palpitating. I remember having symptoms that I didn't have since I was a child. I remember feeling really despondent and like I didn't have purpose. I didn't have a place on this earth anymore. And at some points, just feeling completely untethered to the earth, like my mother was my connection to the earth, and now she was gone, and I didn't know what to do. By year number 2, even though things started to get a little better, I felt like there was just this grayness all around me, like I couldn't see color. I remember a client said to me recently, it's like I'm seeing color for the first time, and I didn't even realize that I was living in grays and blacks and darkness. And I remember my second year feeling very much like that. I remember by the end of the second year, beginning of the third year, I was asking a friend of mine if I would ever really feel joy again. And it's been work. It's been work to find the joy. What I've discovered since then, I've had many other losses that were close to me, not quite as close as my mother, but still close to me. And I've discovered that we do joy a disservice when we connect joy to the idea of happiness. That joy is possible in the grief journey. And yet what I was really expressing was that I wasn't feeling happiness. I wasn't feeling alive. And I went on a quest to discover what being alive would be like, and how could I re-engage with life. On the 5th-year anniversary, I am thrilled to say that I have found that joy in living. I am thrilled to say that flowers are blossoming and are bright. And I'm talking about flowers because on the 1-year anniversary of my mother's passing, I actually planted a tree. It was a white flowering dogwood. And I planted the tree in a place where she had planted a tree for my father after his passing. 1 year before she died, the tree that she had planted for my father died. And so on the 1-year anniversary of her passing, I decided to plant a tree in the same spot to honor both of them. On this 5th anniversary, that tree is alive and well, and I have watched all month long as it has blossomed, and it really peaked in its blossom on the 5th-year anniversary. It was quite remarkable to watch. I took a picture of it. If you'd like to see it, I invite you to come to the Healthy Mourning Facebook page. We're a group of people who are walking through our grief journey together in healthy ways, and I invite you to be part of that group. In that group, I posted a picture of the tree and of my mother, because it was the best way I could think to honor the grief journey, and to honor that I'm back in the land of color, and that I'm back in the land of love and joy and excitement, and that I, like that tree 4 years later, am blossoming. If you think this is not possible, let me assure you that it is. Regardless of your loss, regardless of how the loss has happened, the key is that we need to learn how to convert our grief to healthy mourning. We need to learn what the grief journey is really all about, and we need to be willing to walk on the grief journey. It's not an easy journey, and we need to not walk it alone. So if you are feeling like you're alone, I invite you to come and visit us. Visit us in the Facebook page. visit us on our website, healthymourning.com. All the links are in the description here, because there is a way, there is a pathway to finding where your relationship is now. And that was the key for me, was finding where the relationship was with my mother so that I could remember her with joy, so that the sorrow and the tears and the pain that I had to go through led me to rediscovering where she is now in my life. And it freed me to live my life and my best life. So if you would like to be part of this, I invite you to come and visit us, connect with us, book a free discovery call, or join us in the next live launch. Whatever pathway is best for you, trust your insides, and you'll find your next steps in your grief journey. First and foremost, if you haven't already, I invite you to like, to comment, and to share this video, because if it's helped you, it will likely help others that you know who are grieving. And make sure that you subscribe to it so that every time we release a new one, you get it in your inbox. And if there is a particular question that you have about your grief, if I can answer a particular question, please feel free to put it in the comment section below, and I will be happy to make a video just for you. Much love to you on your grief journey. Until next time, namaste.